Hey gang, Scott Taylor here. We're in Paso, Robles today, taking a look at 505 Melody Drive. This one came on the market a few days ago. It is what is called a HUD home. Before we get into that, we want to say thank you to the listing agent, Joann Outland from Outland and Associates, and that's it. Thank you, Joann and James. Okay, so HUD is the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Generally, we see these houses come back at either seizure auctions or for VA loans, Veterans Administration, where the loan has been defaulted on and the government has taken the house back over. So VA loans are fully insured by the government, and so it gets taken over. So this is essentially owned by the feds, if you will. HUD homes have a little bit of a complicated process because the government needs to make it fair for anyone who wants to put a bid on a house like this. So if it is, we're familiar with that process, obviously, and we can handle that for you. But you can go to hudhomestore.com and look at any of the HUD homes across the country that are available. The power is turned off in here. The water is turned off in here. It has been fully foreclosed on, gone through the government asset seizure process, and is now in their inventory. So 505 Melody is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,044 square foot home on a 6,300 square foot lot built 1979. It's $365,000. It's a bidding process, so we would need to go through. They'll have bids and counter bids. It is open to homeowners or owner occupants first, and then investors can come in after that. There's some other stuff with HUD homes that we can talk about. It has a lot of potential. Obviously, it looks like there's been some DIY work. The concrete work that's here is just flaking and falling apart, which makes me think that the concrete wasn't mixed correctly. It might have been mixed in like somebody's wheelbarrow rather than using a concrete mixer. Nice garage, or excuse me, nice driveway area, nice and wide. You could probably easily put 2 vehicles side by side, if not 3. Looks like they had some planters here in the past that they filled in with concrete. Nope. Oh, I got my. Gotta get the mask. Yeah, so HUD homes notoriously are fixer-uppers. If you can imagine the process of how long it takes for these homes to go through that full foreclosure process, a government foreclosure, and then end up being owned by the government. Water heaters here behind us. There is some sort of damage here, probably water damage, I would guess. But we'd have to have somebody look into that. Let's go inside. You can tell I probably put on my mask here. A little bit of tile work as you come in the entryway. Like I say, obviously a fixer-upper. This is the main family room dining area. One thing you're going to look at always with HUD homes, we see these looks like a table got jammed into the wall here. There is some cracking. This is a as-is purchase, as with any of the foreclosures. The AC unit is mounted in the wall here. It's actually a swamp cooler, or evap cooler they call them. Into the kitchen area here. These are vinyl tiles, Formica countertop. I can't test the stove or water or anything in here. This is just your layout. This is a layout tour only. Furnace is going to be in this hall closet. Let's see if it still has a furnace. Yes. It was built in 1979. I would think that it's a safe bet to guess that that was the original furnace. Hall bath number 1. Sorry if it's too dark. We just don't have light. We have no power here. It actually looks to be in decent shape, functional shape. Bedroom number 1. Again, you're going to need to recarpet this entire house, repaint the entire house. Some random, like this kind of stuff here. Like there's just a random hole in the wall. You can probably go around the outside and see where the wire is coming through. Stuff like this happens all the time in these. Your linen storage is in the hallway. Bedroom number 2. These are actually reasonable sized rooms. Look at the lighting setup here. So the 70s and 80s, one of the switches would run one of the plugs and then you'd have a lamp or something. So these guys, whoever, has run a random extension cord through a plant hook over to a light fixture. A little bit janky, I guess easy enough to fix, but you would just have to tackle that. It's actually, this is gonna need carpet in here too. Okay, bedroom number 3, which I suppose would be your master bedroom, has a nice chair rail, handrail, in case you need a helping hand getting across the floor. I don't see much in the way of leaks. I'm always looking up, right? The most expensive repairs in a home are water related. And with homes in this kind of condition, or that maybe have had some deferred maintenance, when you're headed into foreclosure, you're not going to be fixing up the house. So I always look up to see if there's any noticeable water damage. Cracks tend to appear up above, and those can be expensive as well. But I don't see much in the way of that. So you had the hall bath here that we just passed, the second bath in the master. And then, look at that. Remember these? Wow. Going back in time. It's almost like seeing a payphone. All right, backyard's a decent area. A lot of brickwork like we had out front. They've enclosed this back patio. I cannot vouch for the craftsmanship or quality thereof, but it does not appear to have active leaks in it. Although that might be something. What would that be? Maybe just bad paint. And then the rest of the backyard. A lot of brickwork. Now this one, seeing as it's a HUD home owned by the government, technically HUD homes, any agent can hold it open and promote it. So I think I'm safe putting this on as a public YouTube. So I'm going to give it a try. Hopefully Joann is fine with it. Joann Outland is the listing agent. Outland and Associates, the listing office. So thank you again for that. If you need help getting this going, you have any curiosity, and you don't already have an agent, feel free to call me. I can walk you through the process of getting set up with HUD and making a bid and walking through that. My name is Scott Taylor. I'm with Big Block Realty, ScottTaylorTeam.com. 805-540-4825 is my direct cell phone. You can call me or text me there. Again, this is what a foreclosure looks like. It's been a while since we've seen them, but we're back, baby. They're coming. Call me if you need me. Take care.